Welcome to the conversation. My name is Guy Maunidzo, and today on channel Guy Maunidzo, what we simply to do is to click Guy Maunidzo. Just go on YouTube and click and be able to see and be able to view what you like about this channel. But today in the conversation, I have got the twins.
Thank you, Mr. Guy Maunidzo.
All right. Just to take up this conversation. First of all, let me start with you here. What is Twins Association? I understand you have got an association, and we just need the viewers to know what is all this about. Twins Association. How did it come about?
Thank you. Twins Association of Zimbabwe. It's a brainchild of the Katonha Twins. We are born from a family of 8, and we are from Mudzi, Mashonaland East Province. Born on 31 August 1984. Our background led us to the formation of this association, which deals with welfare of multiple birth in Zimbabwe. Chief among them is looking into the plight of empowering twins, as well as looking into the plight of twins' affairs, their social welfare, their social needs, and all other nitty-gritties of life. So in short, I can say Twins Association of Zimbabwe, it's a grouping or an association, an organization of twins and of all multiple birth in Zimbabwe.
What actually led you to form this association? You can add on that.
We come from a poor background. So we did an investigation, and we find out that almost 75% of twins in our country, Zimbabwe, they are also from a poor background. So this ignited us to form this association, simply because some of them, they don't have enough food, they don't have proper shelter, they don't have some school fees to pay. As you know that in twin life, there is a double need. School fees, there is a double need of school fees. In clothing, there is a double need at the same time. Even at universities, there is also a double need. So as Twins Association of Zimbabwe, we came up with a strategy to cushion all these problems associated with these multiple birth in Zimbabwe. So basically, this is how we came up with this initiative of bringing all twins in this country together under one roof in order to create what we call a twins hub or a twins community.
Okay.
So basically, that is what we do in our association. Our background is the Katonhas. Mm-hmm. At one time, I leave schooling, going to be a cattle headman. That was in 1994. Then we swapped in 1995 when my twin brother became a headman, and I was at school now by then. So the fees, the salaries which I got from being a cattle headman, I used them to pay for the fees of my twin brother, vice versa, during the year when he became a headman. So that life only tells us a lot about twin life experiences. So we find it possible that if we come together as twins, we can create a better platform to assist each other. We are very brilliant in terms of education. So what is only needed is the resources to cater for a situation whereby we can have an equal opportunity to those who are born as singles.
You are talking about poor backgrounds happening, especially when twins are born. What do you think causes that? Mostly, if you are saying people mostly, you elaborated that most people when they are born twins, there is poverty. What do you think causes that? Of which, if you are able to point out what causes that, then you are able to to tell me why you have decided to also to form this association.
Firstly, there is that high mortality rate when our mothers or multiple birth mothers die during that time when they are giving birth to the multiple birth. As you all know that when you are giving birth to multiple birth, the risk of losing your life increases. So almost 65% of mortality rates in Zimbabwe are associated with this multiple birth. That is the first factor. Most of the multiple birth are becoming orphans simply because their mothers are dying while still giving birth. Then the second factor is that most of our parents, the fathers, they move out or they run away.
They neglect the family.
When they realize that there is there are some multiple births in their family.
Okay.
Some, they do not believe that so this multiple birth is a blessing from God. And some of them, they fear that responsibility which is associated with those multiple births. So they neglect the family. That is the second factor. Then the third factor, even if the mother or the father are there, you will note that most multiple births, they have got a poor background. So those poor backgrounds ignite those problems which are associated with poor people. So basically those are the problems which are creating these problems in twin lives or in multiple birth.
What you can only do is to click Guy Maunizo channel. That's where you get this conversation. We are talking today about the Twins Association of Zimbabwe. Now we are taking a short break before we get into the second segment.